One of the most important things we look at with a software company is how do you value the company and how do you control that value. So when we think of a subscription business model, it has recurring revenue, and so you can get, instead of a 1 or 2 on a non-recurring type revenue stream, you can get valuations of 3 to 20 or even more. And why is there such a big difference between a multiple of 3 and a 20? So we want to talk about some of those drivers. The main thing you want to look at is your pricing. So a lot of software companies will have a combination of the recurring or the software piece, and they'll have onboarding or content creation. And so companies that can move more or all of that revenue into a recurring revenue stream are going to get a higher multiple on that revenue and help increase the value of the company. Other things you want to consider is on gross margin. If you have early stage, if you're focused too much on a gross margin, trying to get up into 70 and 80%, it could slow down your growth rate and you're not going to get market share, and there's competitors that can try and compete. And so in the early stages, you may want to give up some margin as you're trying to build out the market share. Once they're onboarded and with your company, over time you can start focusing more on the gross margin. Other metrics that I consider that have the most impact on the valuation, whether you're getting a lower end towards a 3 or up the upper end of 15 to 20, is going to be based on, one, how fast is your ARR growing, and then the second one would be how efficient is your sales and marketing. So that's the ARR payback or magic number, and saying most companies are going to want to try and be in that 12-month or a magic number of 1. And the third thing would be overall, how efficient is your company at the investment in the infrastructure. So you want to manage and not be overspending in research and development and general and administrative expenses. So you want to scale your business, and if you're performing on all these metrics, it's going to drive your multiple up into that 10, 15, or maybe even 20.